Welcome back to USA Coin. If you're passionate about coin collecting, you're in the right place. Today, we're diving deep into three classic and collectible Lincoln Wheat pennies, the 1940, 1948, and 1936 editions. Each of these coins has its unique story, values, and even errors that can make them incredibly valuable. Whether you're just starting your collection or you've been hunting coins for years, stay tuned as we uncover the secrets behind these iconic pieces of American history. 1940 Lincoln Wheat penny. Let's kick things off with the 1940 Lincoln Wheat penny. This coin came out during a time of significant change in America and has a lot of intriguing details. In 1940, the United States was preparing for its role in World War II. The country was coming out of the Great Depression, and patriotism was rising as Americans focused on rebuilding. The Lincoln Wheat penny series had already been in production for over 30 years, and these coins symbolize hope and resilience. The 1940 Lincoln Wheat penny, like other pennies in this series, features Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, designed by Victor D. Brenner in 1909 to mark Lincoln's 100th birthday. Brenner's initials, VDB, can be found on the coin's obverse, a small but significant detail cherished by collectors. The reverse has the classic wheat stalks, symbolizing strength and abundance, with 1 cent United States of America in bold letters. The 1940 Lincoln Wheat penny saw substantial production numbers, making it more common than some other years. Here's the breakdown. Philadelphia Mint No Mint mark 586,810,000. Denver Mint D Mint mark 81,390,000. San Francisco Mint S Mint mark 112,940,000. Despite high mintage numbers, the 1940 penny can still be valuable depending on its condition and mint mark. For instance, circulated examples are generally worth between 10 to 50 cents, but in higher grades like MS65 or above, values can reach $10 to $20. If you happen to come across a proof coin in excellent condition, those can fetch over $100. Keep an eye out for specific errors as they can significantly boost the penny's value. Known errors for the 1940 Lincoln include: double die versus double impressions on Lincoln's portrait can make the coin worth hundreds of dollars. Off-center strikes. These errors add character and value depending on the degree of the misalignment. The 1940 Lincoln Wheat penny holds an important place in many collections because it's one of the more affordable coins from this era, especially in circulated condition. Many new collectors start with this coin, but high-grade examples and error coins are sought after by seasoned collectors as well. 1948 Lincoln Wheat penny. Next, let's explore the 1948 Lincoln Wheat penny. While it may look similar to the 1940 version, there are some unique aspects to this coin. 1948 was a time of post-war growth and prosperity in the U.S. The economy was booming, and the country was shifting toward consumerism. This coin reflects that era's renewed spirit and optimism. The 1948 penny kept Brenner's timeless design. On the obverse, you'll find Lincoln's side profile as well as the year and mint mark. The reverse still showcases those iconic wheat stalks, a classic emblem that makes the Lincoln Wheat penny so recognizable. 1948 had relatively high mintage numbers, but less than 1940. Philadelphia Mint No Mint mark 317,570,000. Denver Mint D Mint mark 172,630,000. San Francisco Mint S Mint mark 81,735,000. Because of its high mintage, circulated 1948 pennies typically sell for 10 to 30 cents. However, uncirculated pieces can reach $5 to $20, especially if they're in MS65 condition or higher. Proofs from this year are rare and can command upwards of $100 depending on the grade. Key errors to look out for include repunched mint marks. These are especially valuable on Denver and San Francisco coins as collectors highly prize variations in mint marks. Die cracks. Some 1948 pennies show cracks on the surface from worn dies, adding uniqueness and value. The 1948 Lincoln Wheat penny is a strong favorite among collectors because of its affordability and the post-war historical context. This coin is also easier to find in uncirculated grades, making it a fantastic option for collectors looking for quality pieces at a reasonable price. 1936 Lincoln Wheat penny. Last, but definitely not least, let's take a look at the 1936 Lincoln Wheat penny, a coin with rich historical and collector significance. 1936 was the height of the Great Depression, a time of economic struggle for many Americans. The Lincoln Wheat penny was one of the few coins people often held on to, and it became a symbol of endurance and American resilience. The design on the 1936 penny is once again Brenner's iconic image of Lincoln on the obverse paired with the wheat stalks on the reverse. One of the most notable aspects of the 1936 penny is its finish. This was a significant year for proof coinage as the U.S. Mint introduced a satin finish for proof coins, a detail sought after by collectors. The 1936 penny had a substantial mintage. Philadelphia Mint No Mint mark 309,632,000. Denver Mint D Mint mark 40,620,000. San Francisco Mint S Mint mark 29,130,000. In circulated grades, these coins typically sell for around 10 to 50 cents. However, a high-grade uncirculated example in MS65 can go for $20 to $50. Proof coins with that desirable satin finish can exceed $500, making them highly coveted. Collectors prize 1936 pennies with unique errors such as double die obverse. This is perhaps one of the most famous double die errors in the Lincoln series. If you find one in good condition, it can be worth thousands of dollars. Die cracks and cuds. Smaller errors like die cracks and cuds add to the uniqueness and desirability of these coins. With its unique proof finish and the famous double die variety, the 1936 penny is a standout in any collection. It's a coin that appeals to both beginners and seasoned collectors alike, especially because of its historical significance during the Depression era. The 1918 Lincoln Wheat Penny. Let's start with the 1918 Lincoln Wheat Penny. This coin isn't just a penny, it's a piece of American history minted during a time of great change both in the US and abroad. So what makes the 1918 Lincoln penny so special? Let's dig in. To fully appreciate the 1918 Lincoln Wheat Penny, we need to look at the time it was created. The year 1918 was towards the end of World War I, a period of transformation in America. The country was experiencing rapid industrialization and patriotism was high. The Lincoln Wheat Penny, featuring Abraham Lincoln, was a symbol of unity and national pride during this critical period. Victor David Brenner originally designed the Lincoln Wheat Penny in 1909 to mark the centennial of Abraham Lincoln's birth. By 1918, it was already a beloved design that represented resilience and progress, qualities Americans held dear as they watched world events unfold. While earlier coins in the series were controversial due to the artist's initials VDB, which were removed in 1909, the 1918 coins retained the classic design without those initials. Design features. Now let's take a close look at the design of the 1918 Lincoln Wheat Penny. This penny features Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, the first time a U.S. president was depicted on a regular issue coin. Brenner's portrait of Lincoln is realistic and respectful, capturing the somber strength of the 16th president. On the reverse, you'll find the iconic wheat ears, which gave this penny its nickname. The words 1 cent are bold in the center, with United States of America below. Above, we have the Latin phrase e pluribus on a meaning out of many, one underscoring unity. While this design was relatively simple, it became one of the most recognized and enduring coin designs in U.S. history. In 1918, over 288 million Lincoln Wheat pennies were minted across 3 mints: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Here's a breakdown. Philadelphia mint 288,104,634 coins. Denver mint 47,830,000 coins marked by a D on the coin. San Francisco mint 34,680,000 coins marked by an S. The 1918 penny had a high mintage overall, but due to circulation wear and time, fewer high-grade examples exist today. Value and market. The value of the 1918 Lincoln Wheat Penny varies based on its condition and mint mark. Here's a look at the current market values. Circulated good fine ranges from $1 to $5 depending on where. Uncirculated mint state values can go up to $100 or more, especially if the coin has a high mint state grade. Proof and red-brown examples: 1918 pennies with a red-brown designation or proof-like qualities can fetch higher prices, sometimes reaching several $100s. Collectors prize the San Francisco and Denver mint marks due to their relatively lower mintage. One reason collectors love the 1918 Lincoln Wheat Penny is because of some well-known errors and variations. Double die errors, these are seen in a few examples, mainly in the date and letters, and are highly sought after. Off-center strikes: coins struck off-center can be worth more, with the value depending on the extent of the error. Die cracks and cuds, these small errors are also present in some 1918 pennies, adding to their appeal for error collectors. If you have a 1918 penny with any of these errors, it's worth getting it graded, as these types can bring in significant premiums. Collector interest. 1918 Lincoln Wheat pennies are popular among collectors for their historical significance, and because of the time period they represent. The fact that they're affordable and lower grades makes them accessible to beginning collectors, while high-grade or error coins attract seasoned enthusiasts. So whether you're new to collecting or a seasoned numismatist, the 1918 penny is definitely worth adding to your collection. 1937 Lincoln Wheat Penny. Now let's fast forward almost 20 years to 1937 and talk about another fascinating year for the Lincoln Wheat Penny. This coin has a story of its own with some unique elements and errors that make it a must-have for collectors. The 1937 Lincoln Wheat Penny came out during the Great Depression, a time of hardship and economic struggle for many Americans. Despite the financial struggles, Americans continued to see the Lincoln Wheat Penny as a reminder of resilience and hope. In 1937, with Franklin D. Roosevelt's New Deal in place, the country was making slow strides toward recovery. Design features. The design of the 1937 Lincoln Wheat Penny remained largely the same as the original. Abraham Lincoln's portrait is on the obverse, framed by "In God We Trust" above and "Liberty" to the left, with the date 1937 to the right. The reverse has the wheat stalks on either side of 1 cent and United States of America, with E pluribus unum at the top. While the design was the same, the 1937 penny's significance is tied to the economic challenges of the time, representing perseverance and faith in a brighter future. Mintage and production. In 1937, the Lincoln Wheat Penny was minted in 3 locations. Philadelphia mint 309,170,000 coins. Denver mint 50,430,000 coins marked with a D. San Francisco Mint 34,500,000 coins marked with an S. As you can see, the Philadelphia Mint had the highest production, but the Denver and San Francisco pennies are more desirable to collectors due to their lower numbers. Value and market. Let's talk value. Here's what collectors can expect based on the condition, and mint mark values range from $0.20 to $2, making it affordable for new collectors. High-grade examples can be worth between $20 and $50, and coins with exceptional luster or red coloring fetch even more. Coins with unique color grades, especially red, are highly valued and can sell for $100 or more. The 1937 Lincoln Wheat penny is also known for some interesting errors that drive up collector interest. Double die obverse some 1937 pennies have a doubled obverse, especially in the date and lettering, making them rare and valuable. B error. This occurs when a die crack appears between the letters B and E in Liberty, resembling the letters by. The buy pennies are collectible and can fetch $5 to $15 even in lower grades. Die breaks and cuds. These small die breaks or cuds on the rim can add to a penny's value. While the 1937 Lincoln Wheat penny isn't rare, its affordability, historical context, and potential for unique errors make it popular among collectors. Even new collectors can start with this coin, but finding high-grade examples with distinct errors can make this penny a rewarding find for experienced collectors as well.